Your back-to-school authority. We're in the final month of summer vacation from schools, and right now superintendents across Connecticut continue to make their plans for the return to education in this time of COVID. All this month, we're checking in with the leaders of Connecticut schools to see how plans are going. And to get us started, Dr. Walter Willett. He is the superintendent of the Tolland school system. Dr. Willett, thanks for being with us here today.
Hi, good morning. It's my pleasure.
First of all, tell us, when will you begin school, the first day of school, and are you ready?
So for us, we're looking at beginning the first day of school either September 1st or September 8th. Right now, we're in the process of determining that. I do think that the teachers, the staff here have been working very hard to get us to a state of readiness, and I believe we will be ready.
What's the most dramatic change that students and teachers will notice?
Well, I think one of the most dramatic things will be the PPE. People are going to be getting used to working with this equipment. I mean, in the medical profession, they've been doing it for some time, but they're not typically used to it in schools. So this will probably be one of our biggest changes this year.
And I understand you have some here to show us. What exactly will the teachers be wearing?
I do. So for our schools, Tolland Public Schools, we'll have the kids and the teachers will be wearing this PPE. I'll put it on real quick for you. So while I can't hear you speak at the moment, and I'll take it off in a second, this is the face shield and the face mask that teachers will be wearing. Most of the day, students will be wearing the face mask alone, but when they do work closely together on certain things, they'll also be using the face shield in addition to that. So these are the standard pieces of equipment that every student, every teacher will be receiving in Tolland.
Excellent. Okay. And so I'll wait for you to put your earpieces on before we...
Sorry about that.
That's quite all right. We like the demonstration. So every student and teacher gets a mask and a shield, all ages. Obviously, a 12-year-old might understand the instructions to wear a mask better than a 6-year-old. How do you deal with that?
Right. So, we're taking that into consideration, and kids need a lot of repetition. They need a lot of training in terms of making it fun and helping them understand. So many different efforts are being made right now. Even Sesame Street is going to be putting something out, I understand it, talking about PPE, and we'll be looking to help the kids understand in each context, how to do it by making it almost like a game in some cases, and in getting them to remember to put it on. And at that age, they do need a lot of support in helping them. And we do anticipate that we'll have to continue to provide that and training for a large part of the beginning of the year.
Will there be any temperature checks of students or teachers?
So, we're all in it together. We're relying on the parents and the guardians to, at the beginning of every day, make sure that they're giving their kids a full screen, checking temperature, checking them. I'm a parent of 3 children as well. And, by doing that, we're giving them the best screen we possibly can, taking care of our children and each other's children by doing that. We will have isolation areas in each school for any kids that look like they are not feeling well. And we have a whole process for making sure that we're able to get children back to their families if they're in a situation where it looks like they may have a virus of any kind.
Very briefly, in about 20 seconds or less, what happens if a student comes down with COVID? Is the whole school shut down, just the classroom? How does it work?
So the state of Connecticut is in the process of giving us some thresholds, and they have given some thresholds that right now, if you're in a situation where in your area 10 out of 100,000 or less are infected, then you'd be in an all-in education environment, and that's what the state's recommending right now. So we're looking at that, or looking at a partial in-person to get us started.
Dr. Walter Willett from Tolland Public Schools, the superintendent there. We appreciate you joining us, Doctor.
All right. Thank you. Take care.